So today we're going to be talking about how Hypixel can improve Skyblock. Now there are probably hundreds if not thousands of different things it could do, and obviously I'm not going to be able to cover that many in this video, so granted there are many more things they could do. Anyway, just before we do get into the video, if you've not already joined the Discord then you should consider doing so, it's linked in the description as always. Without further ado, let's get into the video and let's improve Skyblock, well, in theory. So first of all, maybe pets could be upgradable. Granted, as I'm pretty sure most of you do know, there are pet items that do basically upgrade your pet. Anti boosts, etc, etc. Although, what if you could put a gemstone on your pet? What if you could put a hot potato buck on your pet? What if you could put a fuming potato buck on your pet? What if you could put Art of War on your pet? You can put all of these items onto armor or weaponry, so why not pets? Now the reasoning behind this idea is, well, if you have a dwarf helmet on your pet like most people probably do, that's that. There's no damage upgrade, there's nothing you can really upgrade. Yeah, you might not be able to take knockback, but you're not going to gain any more damage or any more defense. I don't know, it's just an idea. I don't know if it would ever actually happen, but I think it would be pretty cool to see. Secondly, I think the gap between mid-game and end-game needs to be reduced. Now there is more to this. I would probably specifically say within the Berserk class. Now I know I'm not only speaking for myself but a lot of people as well when I say this, but the step up from a Livid Dagger to a Valkyrie is too much. There's nothing in between. When you look at the price of a fully maxed out Livid Dagger, you're looking at around about 30 million coins compared to the price of a maxed out Valkyrie, which could probably range between 700 million coins to 1 billion coins depending on what you've got on it. If you think about other classes like Mage, you've got your Spirit Scepter, you've got your Midas Staff, you've got your Hyperion. There's more progression. And even so, I would probably still argue that there probably should be even another weapon in between there. At the end of the day, the Necron Blades are that price for a reason, and they're just really inaccessible for, well, players that are trying to break out of mid-game, which is difficult to do. Now this same analogy can be applied to multiple different scenarios of a Hypixel Skyblock. It's not only the Berserk class, I mean, like I said, it's applicable pretty much universally within Skyblock. For me, within the Berserk class, there needs to be a weapon that's between 100 to 300 mil, or maybe even 100 to 200. There needs to be some sort of progression, and there just really isn't. So my next suggestion could be summed up in one word: Foraging. I feel like this skill's just completely forgotten. Like, the admins are upgrading and updating everything else except Foraging. I mean, there's literally nothing else to it other than hitting logs, which I know, granted, is the art of foraging, but at the same time, mining is just mining blocks, but there's more to it. Now personally, I think they need to make a foraging event, whereas maybe when you hit trees and when you hit logs, mobs spawn, and they drop certain items that can be used to craft and build better foraging items. It is very simple, it just needs a little bit of creativity behind it from the admins and the developers, and they've pretty much got it. If they don't upgrade this soon, then what are they doing? Can they not see what's going wrong? Now I'm going to keep my next suggestions short and sweet. I'm going to start with a question, okay? So, you farm nether warts and you get alchemy XP. Okay, that's fine, you know, nether warts, alchemy, that makes sense. So my follow-up question would then be, why is nether warts in the farming event? Like, surely if you get alchemy XP from it, then you're not farming it. It's not farming. I mean, you are technically farming it, but it's not farming, it's alchemy. So this just doesn't make sense. What is Jacob doing with this? He needs to get his act together. But in all seriousness, I really don't understand this. Like, either take nether warts out of the farming event, or make it so you gain farming and alchemy XP from it. I mean, I understand the alchemy XP, I just don't understand why you don't get it. You're literally farming it. Anyway, that's that. And the final suggestion is to do with cake souls. So first of all, I want to say, how cool would it be to get a Nitro's cake soul? The next time you want to collect your cake buffs, come here, do the right thing, and collect your cake buffs. So, as you all know, cake souls are pretty much pointless. Unless you get like a really sought after one, therefore it's pretty much just a collector's item. They don't do anything, and they don't sell for a massive amount of coins, and they have no use. If you don't know what a cake soul is, sometimes when you collect your cake buff, you've got a chance of dropping a cake soul, which is basically, I mean, in reality, it's just a little piece of dye that's renamed to a cake soul. Now, what if these cake souls actually had a use and you could dye armor with these cake souls? Like, they are pretty rare to get, so obviously the price would be quite expensive for them, but you know, that's fair. Now, people have pretty much always been able to dye armor, but it's pretty much never really supposed to have been in the game. It's always a glitch or a bug that actually allows you to do it. So why not actually implement it into the game, but sort of give meaning to a different item in order to be able to do it? Now, inevitably, and you know, for the best, the price of these cake souls are going to be high, obviously, therefore meaning that dyed armor is going to be expensive. But I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. Once again, whether this will actually ever happen or whether this actually could come into play is another question, but it would be a good idea in my opinion. But anyway, this is going to be just about the end of the video. If you did like this type of video, then make sure to let me know in the comments and leave a like if you want me to make more videos like this. But anyway, I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.